I've been on those calls. I know what that's like. Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Ian Zacher. Thank you, sir, for getting involved and being a part of this. And now, let's hang the ring. Time is 16:21. The ring is in the air, sitting on a ladder, balanced off by... Who says using boat stuff around the lab isn't a good idea? Hey? I gotta teach you guys how to tie one of those though. We're taking down the scaffolding there so we can get it out here. We gotta take it apart, move it, put it back together again. Shell's vacuuming, and this set of scaffolding just has to move over here so we can get scaffolding on either side of this to be able to set the anchors up in the ceiling, get it all level and adjusted. So it's a circus, it's a fun time. Where are you guys going with that? That's just going to move out into the room and then come back together. Yeah. Just set them, don't lean it, just set it right on the floor, right over there.
You can pile everything over that ladder.
We're trying to see how many ladders and scaffolds we can get in one space and maybe hit a critical mass where we just get super scaffolding. Like that.
Okay, you're good.
Are you gonna do both colors?
Yeah. Autographing things. These are really hard to autograph.
Thought of something that's quite cool.
What?
Well, we have them in imperial and in metric, right?
So we send the imperial ones to people in Europe?
I was going to do the opposite. Only send the metric ones to people in the United States and the imperial ones to people in Europe.
Yeah, I like that idea.
That's like, it's like sending them American outlets. It's just not nice.
I can do that too.
So all of my patrons are getting Bolt Depot thread gauge because we have a box of them and I like sending you guys stuff. So I'm just like, nah, send those over. And I'm autographing everyone because my patrons have been awesome and have really stepped up. This is my worst autographs ever because these things are really hard to autograph because there's a thing from the mold on them right here, right in the middle where I need to sign.
You need like the world's tiniest sanding block. Just sand out that little tiny bit
I'm just
of
going
mold.
right over it and trying that to see how it works. I wanted to have one of those really awesome autograph signatures. Like, I've put an irrational amount of time into trying to find my perfect autograph signature. I have not found it yet. My autograph signature is instead a Tourette's patient undergoing an earthquake.
There's a comparison.
Well, usually if you have to give an autograph, and I have to remarkably give a surprising amount of autographs, you have to do it very quick and in the field. Like the dude will just hand you a thing, sign this. I even got to sign a boot once, and you practice like really good penmanship, and then it's like just here, and like my brain seizes.
All of my signatures still, they look like really good cursive. Like it doesn't actually look like a signature. It looks like somebody wrote their name in cursive. That's essentially my signature. Of course, lately I've been to the hardware store so many times signing things that it's just become a thing where I do like a little like angle. That's about it. I get like a half squiggle.
I'd like to thank my parents for naming me Christopher Boden, because I couldn't be like Tom Roy, just done. But no, Christopher Boden. I really had no way out of that either if I was a girl who named me Jennifer, which is just as long.
When did you find that out?
What, that I was going to be a Jennifer?
Yeah.
5 minutes before I became a Christopher. The plan was Jennifer.
You know, it's a real fun
I'm really
insight.
glad they didn't name me Jennifer, though, because, man, I'd be an ugly Jennifer.
You know the real fun one? When I was going to be named, they were originally going to name me Sebastian.
That fits you, because it's a good name for a puppy dog. I'm just...
You would have made a really good Sebastian.
He's...
Did you still have your meeting?
Yep, yep. And it has a surprise ending. It's gonna be fun. I understand why there are people who have autograph stamps, but I just can't do that. It's unethical. Every autograph I've ever done has been real.
I think it kind of takes the weight out of it to
You can't
put
do
it in a stamp.
Are this legally binding?
Yep. Even a picture of your signature can be legally binding.
Mm-hmm.
Try this sometime. Sit down and sign your name 200 times, just in a row. Try it sometime.
That seems like a terrible idea. What is with you and your penchant for doing things that are going to break your hands? You have like this like weird fixation. It's almost like you like it, just a little bit. Just need to feel that arthritis in order to...
Well, it started out being a drummer, I think.
Fair enough.
Okay, jog that pile.
Just jog?
Jog. You know what jog means?
You mean like stack
Jog
them up
means-
nice?
Do that.
Yeah.
You can jog this way.
For just a moment, I thought that you were asking me to do some kind of cardio, and I was going to be like, no.
CrossFit, yo. CrossFit.
Crossbar.
I wonder.
We are mere weeks, my friend, from Letterkenny on Hulu. Available for the masses so people can finally get our jokes.
Doesn't affect me at all.
Well, I know it doesn't affect you, but what about all the other people that don't get the references?
They should quit
Now
watching
they're all going to
television
get
and
it.
spend more time doing stuff.
That's fair enough.
Right now, why are you watching this video? You could be outside, playing, doing things, experiencing life. Go climb a tree for the love of God. You're fat. Get off your butt. Go climb a tree.
But you don't know like any of their stipulations or anything. What if you
Go
got...
right here. Go climb a tree.
Admittedly, I still climb trees whenever I get the chance.
So what? Go climb a tree. Go explore bugs or something. Just find a creek. Go find a creek and just kneel down next to it and just start poking. You'll find all kinds of stuff. 1 square foot of the average creek, just deeply explored, is good for like 4 hours of awesomeness. Just go do this.
Now I'm having like serious traumatic flashbacks.
When's the last time you got to play with a crayfish? See, there you go. You gotta go play in the creek.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks because my school project was on Giardia. I had plenty of time with water. There's nothing quite like doing a project on Giardia. The most interesting thing I got to do was go to a university and look at water under an electron microscope. It was pretty fun.
That's kind of cool.
There was all kinds of stuff in there. It was pretty weird. During this project, I also explored using certain plant stems as straws to filtrate water and break the myth that that works. Only to find out afterwards that that's an obscure myth that not very many people know about, and I should have been focusing on other things like how long do you need to boil the water?
Full rolling boil, 1 full minute.
And there's this guy.
Yep.
What's up, B?
We're out of materials.
What do you need?
Stores to have them in stock.
do
We
you
bought
need?
out coochies and we need more thimbles and ferrules. We bought
How
out.
do you need more thimbles and ferrules and this is a surprise? That's the thing that you knew, like,
Well,
2
we
hours
bought
ago.
we bought coochies. We bought all Fastenals. We bought all Family Farm and Home, and it still wasn't enough when we bought it all.
Where do we gotta
Menards,
go?
yo.
Joey could stop off at Tractor Supply tomorrow.
There's another Family Farm and Home in Sparta, and another Tractor Supply.
There's Tractor Supply in Coopersville too.
Yeah. It's a long hike.
It's kind of the opposite way for him, but so yeah,
Because we didn't realize that we had to.
Give Joey the money I gave you earlier. Have him pick
we
it up
already
on
used
his
all
way in.
that.
I gave you $150
Yep.
for a $50 project.
No, I said it's 50 for the
You
school
can't
and about
just say
50
a
for
project
hardware.
costs this much, and that's how much it costs.
Yeah, plus or minus 50. I was in the plus or minus 50. That was the rule we set a while back ago.
I'm laughing because like 2 months ago there was this thing where like you don't get to pick the parts and be the engineer. Blah, blah, blah. Cost difference. Now you're yelling at Batman about it.
You're the idiot that did that at like for $5 will build you the world. I'd also like to point out that I paid for over 80% of that volcano project out of my pocket. Not the geek groups, mine.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
She liked it a lot.
For an event that I
I'd
didn't
say-
get to go to.
I'd say Sam dropped a big chunk too.
Yeah, Sam got his thing back too. But yeah, Sam kicked in a fair bit on that.
We bought all the PVC and all the.
You know what Sam and I both have in common? Neither of us got to go to the event.
Sam didn't really care though. He was just excited to build an air cannon. Yeah. Like he was giddy as a schoolboy to build an air cannon.
Sam's a good guy.
He put some dents in his basement walls.
So we're at a standstill on the ring today.
Yeah, and it's 5 o'clock too, so.
Yeah, we're gonna do a staff meeting.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be cool. I got an idea.
Does it involve blood orgies?
Involve
Is it
what?
what?
Blood orgies? No. Alright.
Not summertime, man. It's not the season
before?
for that.
Have they before?
Yeah.
Man, this was a dark place before I showed up.
Still is.
It's got to be a little brighter if we're not doing blood orgies anymore.
Making it darker if we're not doing it. The sacrifice of those whose blood we were using kept the building going for that long. Yeah.
Done! Now, somebody who's tuned in watching this, tell me how many of those I did.
I didn't hear.
You're gonna make some poor guy go all the way back in that video to find that.
I think you misunderestimate my viewers. Half of them already have the count.
That's true.
Fully half a dozen of them have computed exactly how long it took me to sign the first one versus sign the last one as my signature got faster and faster throughout it because I got used to the confined space.
We'll be back.
Today's Captain's Blog is made possible by a grant from Ian Zacher. Thank you, sir, for getting involved and being a part of this. And now, let's hang the ring.